What's up, good people? So we're back with another episode of the Subway Project, and today we will be working on Nevins Street. So normally as I start, or normally when I work on a station, I'll usually work on one side of it first. Usually the main time, usually um, take priority on as far as modeling, and then I come back and finish the other side. Um, In this episode, what I want to do was I've already started platform work on, I'm going to say this is track 3 and 4. Um, so yeah, all we really had to do was add in the platforms, kind of make it work around, different curves, and we're going to recreate on tracks 1 and 2. So without further ado, let's get to work. Now, in the last video, or episode 1, we talked about the different platform sections I've used. For example, this one is the half, 1 meter. Place that right there. Place that right there. Uh-oh. Oh, I know what happened. Haha. Okay, so erase that because it didn't show up in the search bar. Click on that. So we have our half meter. We have our full 1 meter. And then we have our full length. That's not going to work right there. Full length 5 meter platform. Let's kind of slide that down away. There we go. So um, these platforms are primarily 1 meter sections. I didn't really think it'd be feasible to really add in the whole 5 meter sections. Yes, it'd probably help out, the straightaways, but you know, you can do more in tighter areas with the 1 meter. So this station will stick with the 1 meter. So let's go back. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add in our second platform. I might have to do some track work. As a matter of fact, that's probably going to be a no, maybe not. Uh, Difficult to tell. Yeah, I think we might end up having to do a little track work. So while we're here, this is a what, 190 radius, 10 diameter. So let's go ahead and let's get rid of this. So for the, let's see, 190. Let's go ahead and just add in a couple 1 meter sections. Now all this is all flat level, so we don't have to worry about different elevations and destroying things. And no, we don't. We're not gonna do that. Let's actually fit that right there because oops, yeah, better. So what's going on there? There we go. Just had to wake up a little bit. So 1 meter, 2, 3, 4, 5. think technically we should be good, but let's go ahead and just finish it out because I think there are some smaller uh platforms or maybe wall segments in between. I would have to. I have a video pulled up, and we'll just go ahead and take a look at that when it comes time to work in this area. So we'll close that up. Let's remember to save. Hmm. And we should probably do the same here on this track. I know we didn't do it here. Didn't really have to. It just happened to work out that way. Let's see. This is a 10. I could probably get away to 5. We'll probably just do again the 1 meter and then just break it into fives, or just you know what? Just make it easier on ourselves. Just gonna do all 1 meter sections. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Hit the wrong thing. So one, is that going the right way? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Save it again. All right, so let's go remove disengage or turn off that track. Turn off that track. All right, so 1 meter sections, maybe ish. Yep. Let's change that to 1. I think that might be 0. But we're only going to do, well, first and foremost, this is the 100 meter section, and that's going to have to be end up being taken out in favor of 5 meter sections. So let's get rid of that. Stick to target, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, move to camera, 85, 90, 95, 100. Depending on what this is, I think this is maybe a 1 meter section right here. Okay, that's good. And that's, uh, huh. Well, we'll leave that there, but I can see why that was done. All right, so leaving that there, and we will turn that piece off. Uh, Again, here we are going to be doing a little more experimenting with the XYZ translate offset. So figure if this is a plus or a minus. Let's get this ½ meter section going on. And one of the things also on auto placing, make sure you uncheck the stick to target box. Otherwise, it's going to you're gonna have problems with it. You're not gonna know why it's acting the way it acts until you happen to look at the stick to target box. I've had plenty of days where, yes, it was my own mistake. I didn't realize it was on, and Yeah, it's been one of those nights. So auto placement. All right, so that's definitely gonna have to be a minus. Um, so let's do 4, 5. Yeah. All right. Try minus. So it actually might just be like a full-on -2. Okay, maybe not. All right, so it's going to be 0. So yeah, we're pretty much, for the most part, aligned. I think we can probably move it up just a little bit more. So let's do zero point 0.5, see how that works, or -0.5, and that looks even better. All right, so that's one section in. Um, since this is more or less a straightaway, actually, so let's make this a straightaway until about, what is this? This is a 0.5 meter. So let's do about here. So 1 meter, so there. There you go. Ah, now I can see where I messed up. Let's delete that. So this technically would be ½ meter up till, let's say, let's try here. See, you still got some sticking out here. So remove that. We're gonna turn that track off, turn this one on. Ugh, I hate that. That looks better. That does look better. Let's go ahead and save that. Disengage that. Go back to the 1 meter. Hmm, there. Oh, that actually looks better right there too. Just coming off of a full 1 meter. Um, let's give that a try. I kind of like that. All right, so let's go back to the ½ meter. 180. You know what? That works. I like it. But we still gotta fix that little blip right there. So let's all right. Let's make that half. Lovely. All right, so click that. Delete, delete. We might be able to, yeah, that's what I thought. Or, there you go. But then again, I mean, there's going to be a wall here anyway, so, or some type of cement structure here that will, you're not going to really see all this. So, um, but still, you know, trying to make it at least the best we can, make it look, at least a little nice and tight. All right, save that. We don't need these anymore. All right, so back to the half platform on placement. Perfect. Delete that. We're gonna push that in. And that actually works. I like it. I hope you guys do too. All right, so let's go ahead and percent. We're gonna do 0.1, and we can really fix this. All right. Yep, right there. So save that. Now we're gonna keep these tracks, at least the end tracks, turned off for the time being. Hmm. On second thought, I really don't like how the gray is kind of showing through here. So we're gonna, yeah, that's not good. So let's take this off or on. Let's see. Delete, 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 delete. Not too much of a problem, but still, let's just at least let's at least try to clean it up a little bit. Back to the half, and that looks better. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, save that. Turn off auto placement. All right. So the second platform is in. It is good, and now we can continue on. So again, this will probably be a somewhat short video. Again, I still have some other shapes to model that will probably be done at some time. Let's turn that one off. Was this a half? Hmm. We can really stand to fix this thing up, honestly. Let's go to his half. I will tell you these half platforms really do work well. They really come in well. Just amazing. You can do so much with it. Hmm. Now, technically, yes, there is a gap here. We can technically get away with that because I believe there is some type of concrete structure here. Maybe like either a stairwell or a excuse me, dispatcher office. But there is something here that would definitely cover this up. So I'm not really too worried about, hey, there's a gap in the middle of the platform. You probably won't see that. And again, we'll find some way to kind of mask it up, even if it turns out there's nothing there. Let's push this in a little bit. All right, that works right there. All right, so turn that track off, turn that track off, and turn this track off. So we're good on that side. Both sides are complete. This station alone will probably end up being a few other episodes also, just to make sure I have everything I wanted and added in. I'm not really too sure about this side. I want to say it this kind of does, but let's explore, shall we? Excuse me. All right, so this is on approach on the number three to Nevins. All right, so that's the first set of stairwells right there. Low ceiling, and right before you hit the curb, you do have a structure here. So yes, we can actually get away with that. Now what we will do, because I can possibly extend this out just a little further. All right, so let's try a full five. I think that's what this was. Yeah, that all right, that might work. Yeah, that looks like it works. Um, so what I may do also is I think this actually extends a little further. So this what we call an elevation block, 5 meter elevation block, I could go back and make a 1 meter or possibly even a half meter, just like I did with platforms. Again, I have to look at the reference material and see exactly how far this thing goes down. Now, this was actually an attempt to recreate. Let's go back. This is you probably won't be able to see it here, but on the number four video, or the 4 or 5 training, you'll be able to see all that. But then again, I mean, we can come back on if knock all that out. Let me tell you something. Building this hazard stripe, as far as the shape goes, or maybe even just just a textured image, it's it's a little difficult. Um, I did try it. Stripes didn't line up. It looked very wonky. We will try again. I just need to um, experiment a little bit more with the proper shape. Um, it's not going to be an entire tiled wall dedicated to just this. I can actually just make a separate stripe, or excuse me, separate shape for these. Uh, the difficult one actually might end up having to do the signals, because I cannot find anywhere, or like at least a proper picture to to use as a reference for modeling these things. Like I said, I use Google SketchUp. So not only that, I will also have to learn a little scripting when it does come time to signal this route. Also lighting. Um, Other sims you can simulate lighting MSTS or former MSTS to present day open rails. I don't think you can. It's the lighting is more of like a shape, but it's more of like a cone, like a cone shape. Like there's really nothing that's gonna like really simulate um, fluorescent or even LED lights, other than headlights. But even with those are really more of textures. So not so much as an actual light source. Um, Again, I'm gonna have to do some more research on that one. The open rail gods, hey, they know. Um, Unfortunately, as like I said, I have to do the research my own. So moving on. All right. So as we watch the video, we're moving on to pillar platforms. So we have the traditional uh, H-style pillars. There's one at the end. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start again. Hold on. Single, single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we have the round pillars. So let's take this out. Experiment on this side. So this is more of a forest green. Yeah, that works. Hmm. 3.0. 1.5 to be raised. Let's be on the safe side. We'll just add that. We'll take that one off. Auto placement. Make that negative. Okay, I mean, I can see that. Let me say that again. All right, so let's take away this, make it a 0. That works right there. Well, we would have to, kind of slide this over a little bit more. So let's try that with a 6. I didn't mean that 6. Try that 5. Oh, that's too far. 4, maybe. So it actually might be like a 3.5. What happens if we try it from here? Yep. So that works better, actually. But we're gonna make this a. We're gonna try 3.8. I think that would actually work. Yeah. So I think. Yeah, I think we'll make that one work. So this might actually be a 0. Yeah, that works better. So move that. All right. So we'll count 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take that away. And while we're here, excuse me, we will take that 100-meter section out, replace it with a bunch of fives. In fact, we could probably do it now. Let's save before anything crashes. Check, check. Okay, just making sure. So I'm working on earbuds, and if you hit them a certain way, they tend to be a little sensitive, so you don't know what you're muting or unmuting or turning on or turning off. All right, so 5-meter section, so click the target. All right, let's go back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take this one away. Oh, okay, so let's add that in. You know what? That works. We're not gonna mess around too much with it. Yeah, that looks like it works. All right, let's try 0.1. It can't be no more than 0.3. There you go. All right, so take care of that. That's good. Well, hmm. Let's try 2. Well, we might actually have to go back to the actual this 5.0. Yeah, remembering that this is on an angle anyway, but it works. Save that. Let's go to the other side. No, that came out nicely. Let's get rid of that negative. That might be a zero. Let's try 2.5. All right, so maybe zero point 0.5. All right, so it looks like a 1 would have to do, and that works out. All right, so that's saved. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like once you get to, well, that's weird because one side of it is the actual pillar, or the H pillar, and if you can see on the other track, it's more of the rounded pillar. Not there yet. That's more on. Now, see, this is what I mean also with the other wall. So probably color, and we'll figure out a way to kind of close this up. We'll turn that off. Yeah. So like I said, this is all pillars, and let's see on the side. All right. So we already see on the other side after the stairwell. This low ceiling area has the round pillar. On that, and after stairwell, and they have it on both sides. So we'll still count the 8 or 9 5 meter sections. One side will be round, the other side will be I guess we'll just call it H type. So back. But before we do that, let's um let's fix some of this track here. So it should be the proper 5 meter sections. All right. Now you don't necessarily have to go back and change out all track sections to like maybe 5 meter or whatever your preference is. You actually leave it as it is. For me, it's easier as far as editing and adding other things, other auto placements in. So I guess it'd be more of a to each his own. We'll take that out. That's gonna be another 5 minute section. So let's get five. Oops. All right, that's good. All right. And for this section, we're going to go and see. All right. So I guess they have to take the last 10 meters of the platform. So let's say about, let's see, here. Let's do that. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Hmm. Well, it looks like we might have to go back and, because I use forestry on here. So yeah, let's yeah, I thought I had this shape already in here, and I guess I forgot to build that. But no problem, it shouldn't take me long. Okay, let's oh, okay. I missed it. I hope this thing isn't gonna freeze. There we go. Splash that. Save as. I think we probably work on strategy a little bit. All right. Let's go with actually 20. You know what? I think we can probably just stick with that for right now. This is probably just the way the texture is. All right, I think that's gonna work right there. Honestly, I don't think there's really too much we can really do with this. Yeah. All right, so let's see. All right, so we did that. Let's go ahead and reload rough file. There we go. All right, so no, I mean they're fine. They don't look as bad in game. They work. I'm happy. All right. Now let's actually, you know what? Let's remove that. Let's open that track up. Take that one. We're forgetting something. We are forgetting something. All right, so it works. Save that. And it's gonna be the same thing on the other side. Oh, God, I hate this. Now, why is it? It really feels like you gotta drag this whole thing out. Like it's unnecessary. All right. Better. All right. So that's saved right there. Hmm. So we lost some of our pillars over here. We gotta go back and rebuild those. All right, that works right there. That's right, we'll do it the cheater's way. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Yeah, right there. All right, so this is really starting to get a little tricky. All right, that looks like it works so far. Oh my God, I wish I could just get rid of that co-pilot button. I think this is going to be 0. Not quite. All right, so 1.5 should do it. It looks like, yeah, I think we will move this though. Just a tad, kind of lined up with this guy here. All right, so reactivate these tracks. And in a nutshell, that is Nevin Street. So we will go ahead and uh, build the rest of the shapes at a later date. But yeah, that's Nevin Street. So it's as good as I can make it in a sim. Yes, again, making my own shapes. But honestly, I think it works. So I am greatly impressed with it, and I hope you are too. So with that being said, this build's going to ride pretty well, and I will see you all on the next episode. Thank you and good night.